So, what is up, guys? It looks like we got a reveal of 2-star Vader cards. So, again, they're keeping Schwarzschild under wraps still. This is ridiculous enough. But we'll go over what we have. Let's go over the rare real quick. So, Star Vader, Tunskin. If your opponent has a lock card, this unit goes up to 11k. I mean, how consistent can this really be? I mean, I guess this with Nebula. I mean, it's always going to be an 11k unit with Nebula. But it's still an AK shield nonetheless, so it's not really doing any justice for this card. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of balanced in its own way. It's not as good, but it's balanced in its version, you know. Since an AK shield, it's very easy to smack with even an AK booster or something. Alright, so let's go over this. Star Vader Mobius Breath Dragon. It has to be the Vanguard. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, lock one of your opponent's rear guards. They made this a Vanguard for a couple of reasons. A, I'm guessing in the real TCG, it was a rear effect where you can lock anywhere, and then now in Zero, it's only like lock a card. So this is their only other method to lock a card now is this guy. But you don't see this guy as often, but again, with Schwarzschild's Superior Ride Chain, the grade 2 locks the unit for free anyways. So technically, you will have 8 units that actually have locking material. So you have 8 cards of the G2s that are going to be possible locking the back row unit, period. Is this going to slow down Forerunners? Obviously for a little bit, because once you go Nebula or you want to go for Break Ride, you are spending some time. This is the only other double rare that was, this is being revealed right now. Obviously, I think the Ride Chain is going to be a double rare as well. But this guy in particular has to be the Vanguard to lock a card. That way, if you were doing the Ride Chain, it wouldn't be busted where you can lock 2 boosters, and so on and so forth. But yeah, this unit does raise questions. How is this actually going to plan out in the end? It looks like everything will have a pretty much unique lock effect. This is definitely not the end. They refuse to show a Schwarzschild before release. If Schwarzschild is releasing tomorrow, we will have first look at that. But right now, so far, this is looking kind of balanced. This unit is legit saying lock a unit. I guess this is for people that do Superior Ride Chains that go into their grade 3s for aggressive plays. Then you can lock that grade 3, so technically you'd be stalling their columns, so on and so forth. And the more you did that, the better for the locks. So yeah, this is pretty much supposed to be like if your opponent's still doing Ezel Superior Ride Chain, they ride Ezel, they summon some G3s. You can lock those G3s in check, and Ezel kind of slows down. I mostly just see this stopping Ezel, pretty much. So the use of this definitely kind of is like dependent. Think of this unit like any other Vanguard effect, like Boomerang Man, who sniped Forerunners. This is pretty much that, just it's locking it. The Forerunner doesn't disappear, it's just locked. You just can't boost with it. Just pretend it doesn't exist. Pretend you're getting hit by Boomerang Man. That's about it, except the unit is still alive until they try to lock it again. That's why I say if they really are scared of your Forerunner, they'll keep locking it with Nebula Dragon. That way they don't have to deal with it and you don't get your Forerunner effect, which I can understand. But it depends on the Forerunner you're using before this G2 ride or any of the G2 rides that Link Joker will provide. So you just got to be on foot. You just got to be on guard when it comes to this. That's number one. So obviously the combo is supposed to be him and him. Star Vader, Tungsten, and this unit are supposed to combo together. I guess if he didn't have an intercept, you lock a unit, he goes up to 11k with a 7k booster in the back, or most likely an 8k, since most of the units that you're fighting on a G2 phase is going to be 9k units. So this is why you'll have an 8k booster when it comes to your Link Joker decks, because this is going to help you hit those numbers, especially on G2 phase where you need it the most. So anyways, there's that. So it's good to see a kind of nerf to this. I mean, this is possibly a balance. I don't know the official TCG card, but knowing this is just limited to Vanguard effect only, there's a Vanguard effect only, does show that they are trying to limit it as best they can with the lock system. But like I said, all you had to do is just lock boosters in the back, and that's it, which forces people to run the return boosters, so on and so forth. So this could slow down a couple plays here and there. We'll see how this plays out. Because, you know, when it comes to Zero, it is going to be one, like, sack and Shorty's got your back type of situation. But we'll see. Definitely see how this plays out. So anyways, guys, that's all the Star Vader news we got for you today. Stay tuned for more. We'll keep you updated. We'll keep you posted as usual. Peace out. I'll see you all next time.